Marvel Studios is rebooting the Fantastic Four, and the film is coming at us next year. Now, of course, this isn't the first time these characters have been done in live action, as 3 different attempts were made by Fox, and all 3 ended up failing. Now, the initial first original version from the early 90s is considered an infamous film to a degree, so the man that played Doctor Doom in that film hopes that the film gets an official release. So a lot of people don't know this, but there was a Fantastic Four film that released, or not really, we'll talk about that in just a second, in 1994. Now, this film is surrounded with contracts that pulled the film one direction or another, politicking, all sorts of weird money issues, and crazy things that went on. But the whole point of the story is that the film was made as we just need to produce this to hang on to these rights. So give them $1 million, make the film, but we're not going to release it. And this was the production company Constantine Films, who, obviously, they have a long history and how they're connected to so many different things that have happened, in film for quite a long time. Obviously being associated with Marvel Productions as well, especially the Fox ones. So the film was never released, it was shelved, but hey, the rights to the characters got to go to Fox and find their way there, and then we got what we got. Well, the man that played Doctor Doom in that film, in the original 1994 version, was recently talking about the whole idea of the film finally seeing a release. And he says he hopes that it does happen because the 30-year anniversary is this year. And he says he really hopes that somebody can release it because it's never really been seen in a good quality version, which is true. The whole reason we have any versions, the whole reason I got a version on my shelf is because of bootlegs. Somebody was able to get a bootleg out that was a very crude, awful VHS version and digitize it, and now we have it. But the good news here is that it's actually owned by Shout Factory. Now, Shout Factory, if you don't know them, they specialize in collectibles and rare, smaller prints of films. So I buy a lot of their stuff when they release like a special version of one of the Chucky movies or something. It's like, hey, we're doing 2,000 of these. Order it, and you're the only ones that get it. Well, they actually did the old Doctor Strange film from back in the day just recently. So there is a chance, since they own the rights to this film, that they could officially release it. And that's all dependent on if they can find the original source for it, which maybe it's still out there. Maybe they got it since they inherited everything that went, belly up with that whole division. So maybe the actor is teasing something, and I certainly wouldn't be opposed to owning an actual crisp copy of it, so I could watch it in all its glory, let's put it that way.